emoji right now. We're about to start. I think we are live already on YouTube, and right now we are going to be kicking off this meeting. Thank you for those who are spinning, who are consistently spinning the love emoji. All right, thank you so much. Tonight we are going to be starting. We're going to be starting the meeting right away. All right, without wasting our time, I want to say tonight is an amazing day that we are going to be looking at how to make money using the crypto space. But before we start this training, I just want to say a few things for couple of persons who actually participated in the what is it called again? The thing we had tonight. What is it called? The pre-sale we had tonight. So I'm going to be talking about that pre-sale briefly, and I'm going to be inviting Chibike to actually have carry on tonight's training. He's going to be taking us tonight's class. But and before he ends or towards the conclusion, I will also be telling us something about the pre-sale and the next one, how to maximize the complete opportunity. Let me tell you guys, some students actually happen to got that pre-sale. Some students got a pre-sale. I think I have some people who got a pre-sale. I don't know if some of them might want me to share their number. I don't want to share people's number, but a couple of persons. Okay, thank God I saved this person's number, so it's not going to share. We have some persons who got the pre-sale, and I personally didn't get the pre-sale. I missed it personally, but I have because this is what I did. I shared before the pre-sale started. I got a lot of persons who I brought some of my workers and funded their account so that one of us got the pre-sale. And I was thinking maybe a lot of persons didn't get it, but to my greatest surprise, when I came online and I started checking my messages, I discovered that so many persons actually got that pre-sale. Now, let me tell you something about pre-sale. Pre-sale is actually a means that some persons or some big projects launch their token. Now, before this token go live, it's different from Launchpad. Before this token go live, people are being have the privilege to buy this token at a particular preset price that is going to be quite different. From with little amount of money, they can be able to acquire thousands or millions of the token, depending on how big they're going to launch the token. For example, the WEX pre-sale that just concluded, we are giving the coin to buy at 0.6. The public sale was 0.6 something dollar. I think so. Let me just show you guys this quickly. A minute. Let me show you this. I'm going to share my screen. You can basically see my screen. Hope you guys can see my screen right now. So I'm going to actually go to Jup. Jupiter. How do I do this right now? Because, okay, Jup. Can you see my screen? So if I actually basically go here, you can see, and I come in here right now, and I go to this place. You can see basically this account didn't qualify for pre-sale. I'm going to show you the one that qualified for the pre-sale. So if you look here, you can see that if I click on view DTF, look closely here, what can you see? What you can see right now is that this account did not qualify for this, didn't get it. Yeah, this account didn't get it. And anybody who got it is going to be seeing something like their location here. I'm going to share another screen later on and show you the account that got it and how this person was able to get it. Now, basically, this is it. This coin is going to be launched publicly in the market by 3 p.m. tomorrow. Look at it, 3 p.m. tomorrow, date 9th. Are you seeing what I'm highlighting? Now, before this coin gets into the market, the owners of this coin, which is Humidify is a big, very huge project, and I've been talking about Humidify. If you hear me, you have heard me talk about DAO Maker, you've heard me talk about, when I used to teach about Launchpad, I talk about DAO Maker, and so many of them. Now, Humidify happen to be one of them, bigger than DAO Maker, right? Now, this is their own token, their native coin. They are launching their own native coin. That is why I told you it's going to be a big launch. Now, Jupiter, Humidify is trading more volume than Jupiter. That is what people don't know. Jupiter seems to be more popular, but Humidify is actually more popular in reality. But they are launching this particular token in Jupiter because Jupiter have an exchange, or let me say, they have a trading platform. They have that platform where you can launch a token. right? Now, Jupiter have their own coin, Jup, and when they did their own, it was huge. Now, Humidify is doing more volume than Jupiter in reality, so Humidify is expected to be more bigger. So now, this is their first token. When this token finally goes live by 3 p.m., people can now start trading this token in centralized exchanges, SEX, in centralized exchanges. You can buy and hold the token, which because of we are not certain about the bullish market for now. You cannot buy and hold for a long time, but you can actually buy probably it's going to be a very big. We know it's going to be if you're a long time holder, you can buy and hold. But what we are going to do is we can trade the token. We can do what? Trade the token and make money on it, right? So for those who got the token, some persons are going to be using $50, $100, $400, $500 to make thousands of dollars just because they got it early with this particular token. That is it. I got a token from pre-sale with just $20 and I made over $20,000 from that token. My friend got another one. He told you guys the last one with $250. He made $25,000 from it. Now there is a token I got again with $4 then, but I didn't know that it was gonna be. I was thinking it's not gonna be a big win. I made over $6,000 from it. Now these are different tokens. Now there are many projects that are going to be coming up like this that are coming up this December. I'm going to be talking about that most of us can position to make money with. Now look at I think some persons actually got this. Look at this person. Let me share my WhatsApp. Just a minute. Let me show you guys before we actually basically start what we are supposed to learn tonight. Just a minute. I just want to show you just very few persons who got in here. Um Sharing my WhatsApp right now. I believe you guys can basically see my screen now. Now look at this person. This person actually got this. Look at what he told me. This person bought with $400, right? $400, and he was able to get in with this particular token. You can see it. I think got it. Thanks, boss. That is it. He actually got it with the token, and I want to see his allocation. Okay, when he assuming he have clicked on view DTF, you're going to see his allocation. And there are so many other persons. Probably time will not be able to permit me to search for a number of persons who chatted me who actually got this token. Now, my phone, this particular phone here, got the token. I'm going to actually share the screen later on. But because of our time, I'm going to be inviting Chibike to actually take us on the session tonight. But Chibike is going to actually try to, be early, like try to summarize the meeting very quickly because I got something very important to teach you guys. I want to share something amazing with you guys. Let me tell you the truth. Crypto is a place where a nobody can become a somebody. Crypto is a place where somebody who has given up hope on life. I have countlessly shared with us how somebody in the last bull season, a guy who was a taxi driver, actually bought a token, or he bought cake, he bought sheep, which coin again? It was okay, QNT. That is cake, Shiba Inu, and QNT in 2020. Then by 2021, that was when we actually have the real hot bull season, right? The real hot bull season. Guess what happened? This $50 investment in these three token, one of them had a major spike. Two, actually, that is cake and sheep. This guy made over $600,000 because dollar was lower than uh uh dollar was not as high as it is right now. He was able to make about 400 million naira with $50 investment in the crypto space. Now, when we say this kind of a thing, it's not like everybody you just come into crypto, you make this amount of money. It's not a get rich quick scheme, and it's not something that is typical, but it's something that when you know, right now we are, if you watch what we are doing, we are not just focusing our energy just on the robot. The robot is amazing. That is what brought us here. But we are diversifying to let you know that there are so many possibilities in the crypto, and we're not charging you guys for this. We are not charging you guys. I got a message from someone. I'm going to share that message. The guy was like, "Do you know you can actually make a?" I'm coming. Let me just read this word to word. If I can actually get this, hold on. Time will not permit us actually. Okay, time will not permit us. I have to start starting my WhatsApp. But the guy was like telling me that do I know I can actually make a lot of money from pre-sale by sharing publicly on like letting people know about this pre-sale, but I'm giving it to every member of this community for free without you asking you guys to pay a dime. Now, It's not something everybody definitely. It's not something everybody gonna benefit, but it's something everybody have the ability or the platform, the level ground. Like some of you guys got in, I didn't get in. Some of you got in. But I have someone close to me, someone who close to me, who also my own account, she got in, right? She got in. I gave her the account and she used it and she got in. That means I actually got in. But I tried it with my hands and I was not that, I wouldn't say I wasn't that fast. It was something that happened. They caught everybody unaware. They were changing the time to make sure that the people who are using bots, sniper bots, to sweep up the thing, they actually caught them off. That was why they are cutting the time. Now it's a big win. Some of you guys expect something massive tomorrow, like something. If you got that pre-sale, trust me when I say expect something massive tomorrow, and do not fail to share your testimony. I'll be willing to share your testimony. Just send your testimony to me, make a video or take a screenshot and share to us. And I want to share something to you, something that is bigger than what we just had tonight. So make sure that you stay to the end of this training. So right now, I'm going to be inviting Mr. Chibike to take us on a session tonight. Why? By the time we are done with this particular session, he's done with his session. I am going to come back and then take us on a journey where I'll be sharing with us something very inspiring that I'm sure this December, before 2026 January, some of you guys are going to make a lot of money if you follow what we are doing here. All right, Empire, if you're there, you can actually get started.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for this wonderful session. And I must
Thank
say
you.
once again, may God bless you for all you do for our community. And I want to use this
Thank you.
opportunity to congratulations to everyone who participated in this particular pre-launch and were lucky enough to secure this token. And I can tell you, your Christmas this year is guaranteed from this single action. And I want to say all thanks once again to our coach, Boss Gideon. Just like you said, um, of course, I was with you earlier today when we all were there. And even though some of us didn't get it, but some of our community members got it. And that is the joy here, because we believe that once you're able to have access to it, we also have access to it because your testimony matters a lot to us. And I can tell you that this can only come from a selfless point of view. And I must say for sure that you're one of the selfless person that I've ever met in my life. And I must say, may God reward you for that. It is not actually easy. And I know this is one of the things that most people would hide from the next person, but I can see your effort trying as much as possible to update everybody, including those in the inner group, including those in the 10K group and traders group, anywhere you are, everybody was given a, a fair ground to try his or her luck. And to some who got it, I say congratulations once again. Now, for real, my joy this night is nothing much but that I'm part of an organization, I'm part of community that actually has a very good potential. Now, what is that potential? We are lucky enough to be following someone who have been around in crypto markets, in crypto space for a very long time. In case if you don't know the value of what we are doing here, I'm going to be sharing my screen right away so that you can be following suit. Because this training, I'm going to try as much as possible to summarize, just like you said, because I believe we're expecting much more from him tonight, and that is beautiful. So that is beautiful. So now, for example, if you are in this particular community, like I said the last training, your joy is that you are part of those who actually have the right information in crypto space. You can see our coach is well informed and he has always been here trying to teach us the diverse ways to make much progress in this particular market space. And I can assure you that when you look at this particular community, you could tell that there are none. I have not seen anyone. A lot of people that I knew, that I used to even follow on YouTube when I started U trading newly, all of them, none of them is ever, so many of them are doing other businesses right now. Why? because they didn't have what it takes to even push forward. But here we have not only made money with this particular business model, we have always contributing to the lives of others and helping as many as possible to take advantage of this particular robot. And for the sake of the robots, you are part of an opportunity, part of a community that brings undiluted information to you 247. The other day, it was about launch pads and launch pools. All of these things is positioning us for a greater tomorrow, for a better way we can make money. The other time, it was about, different other projects about how to find a good token. The other time is about, how to make, money from different aspects of this particular robot, and so many programs being initiated, all just to help as many as possible escape poverty. And I'm a living witness. I'm a living testimony. And that's why I'm going to be speaking to you tonight. I have just one singular assignment, which is very simple. Now, the question is, what brought us together? It is actually this robot. Now, what is this robot all about? This is a robot that have the capacity to trade the crypto financial market. It helps us to make money in this market, whether the market is going up or the market is going down. And for that reason, it gives us opportunity to leverage. Now, what is leverage? Leverage is simply an opportunity for you to make much more money than you could have the power to make at the initial time. Because leverage gives you more power. This is a place where we exercise that particular authority, even with little. So this business has stand the test of time. And not just only that, but the way you can do it is very conducive. And in fact, with less risk in what is happening in today's world. Why? Because you are entirely independent using this particular robot. So how do you get this robot? It's very simple, very easy. All you need is to go through the groups where you happen to access the link to join this particular training. And you will be able to download this particular application in your Android phone or any type of phone that you are using. And once you download this particular phone this particular robot in your Android phone, you are good to go. What we are here to do is to make money. By tomorrow, next tomorrow, or next week, this particular coin that so many persons are going to make money from is going to be launched. You will be able to trade it here. You see the advantage now. Now, the goal of this pre-sale is that when you get this coin at the lowest price of it, when these coins are launching, imagine that you got this coin with, let's say, you got like about 7,000 pieces or maybe 10,000 pieces or maybe 5,000 pieces, just like some got it, right? And this coin is launched at $1. That will be around $5,000, $7,000. Imagine the coin is launched at $2 or $3. Some of us will be using $400 or thereabout to make about $20,000 or $15,000 or $14,000 at a stretch. That is the opportunity we talk about. That is the business we talk about. That is it. And after that launch, you now start to see these coins here that you can trade them. All of these coins were launched that way. And that's why we said, stick to crypto market. Why? It has a way of changing things for anyone who believes in it. It has a way. And that is why we are always enthusiastic about it. So once you have downloaded this particular application, all you needed to do is to make sure you have an exchange. Now, what type of exchange do you need to have? When you look at this place, you will see Bybit, you will see Binance, you will see BitGet, OKX, Bitmart, you will see KuCoin, you will see MEX, you will see Gate.io, HCS Global, Kraken Spot, Kraken Futures, Binance US, Bitfinex, BingX. You will see different types of exchange. What do? You need to connect this exchange to this robot. Now, the reason there are different exchanges is very simple. The robot is decentralized in nature. What does it mean for something to be decentralized? It means it has no single control. It has no single control, which means nobody have access to your funds. No single individual have access to your funds. You are totally and 100% in control and in charge of your funds. All you needed to do is to do what we call API binding. API binding is a situation where you give a trading authority to your exchange through this robot, connecting both of them, telling the exchange that you want to use this robot to trade in this exchange. Are you following? So your capital is going to be in your choice of exchange, not in this robot. So the robot is just a tool that helps us to take advantage of the market. It's just very simple. So when you look at this place, you can connect this API through the automated manner, which here you see authorization. If I click on authorization, it is meant to connect me automatically to this particular robot. But let's assume the automatic does not work. You can click on normal. If I click on this normal, you will see step by step on how to connect this robot. Now look at this. If I click on this wallet sign up here, beside this delete icon, it's supposed to bring me to a place where it can tell me about API tutorial. Now, the reason this page is not loading is because this account is already connected to Bybit already. So, but for you who may be connecting new, you will see step by step what to authorize and what not to authorize and where to authorize it. And carefully, you will connect your robot to this particular exchange. All right. So once you have connected your robot to this exchange, what you need to do? You need to understand how to enter the market. So how do you enter the market? If I click on this market, you will see different coins you can trade. Now, if I click on this candlestick up here, along that side, you can search for coin. At the edge, you will see candlestick sign. It will bring you to this place where you see the liquidity that always come into this market on daily basis. Now, this is the only reason why we are always here. Why? We are here to make money. And this training is to be as simple as anything to help you understand that you can make massive progress in crypto space on day-to-day basis when you understand different tools on how to use this robot to make progress. And of course, you can see the total volume for today. Over $104.61 billion. And that is actually powerful. So when you understand this thing, what do you need to do? You need to make money. The money that I mentioned is money that is in the space. The liquidity that came from people who are into this market today. This is the money that came into the market, which if you are skillful enough, you will make as much as you want for yourself. Now, what do? You come to trade. Now, when you come to trade, this robot is certified in such a way that it has advantage of, it has utilities. Now, when I say utilities, what I mean is simply tools that gives you an edge in the market. So the robot is built with so much robot, with so many different types of robots that have the capacity to deal with the market and help you make massive profit. So when you look at this, you can see spot trading plan and you can see the futures trading plan. Now, when you come to trading space, you have two major ways you can trade. You can use to trade. One of the major way is spot trading. Spot trading is simply a moment of buying at a particular price and selling at a higher price. Then you now have other plan, which is called the futures trading plan. Now, the futures is different from spot because in futures trading, you can make money when the market is going up, or you can make money when the market is going down. That is just the difference between the spot trade and the futures trade. Now, if you look at this place, you can see there is two types of AI that is in charge of this particular automated trading. And that is AI brain, and that is what? Co-brain. Now, the AI brain is simply another part of this particular robot that you can use to launch a trade, and you will trade and make money. But in our community, we understood very clearly that the co-brain have more power, more advantage in this market than the AI brain. And all you need to set this co-brain is very simple. All you need is a capital. And when you have that capital, you come here, you click on this place, and it will bring up this place where it says next. What it simply asks you here is this. There are so many different kinds of coins in the market. There are infrastructure coins, there are payment coins, there are launchpad coins, there are top halal, there are farm tokens, and so many. So for that reason, these are different projects. Then we put it on all. And all we need is to click on next. So when you click on next, all you need again is to click on next. So you click on next, and then it brings you to this particular place. Now you can see different amounts you can launch using this particular robot. You can see different capacity as well you can launch using this particular robot. And I'm going to talk about the capacity later and what it can help you to do. All right. So when you look at this place, you can see this account is qualified to trade on TVIP for capacity. Are you following? And once I have this amount of money here, I can be able to launch this particular market, and it has the capacity to launch about 200 coins for me. Now, imagine that this particular robot trades about 200 pieces of coin for me. Right? So now you understand the reason why we make a lot of money from this business. And I'm going to show you what the profit looks like. So when you look at this particular place, you can see all you needed to set the co-brain is very simple. You can decide to follow the stop loss, which the strategy on how to do this is already out there for you. You don't need much stress. All you need is just to understand what to authorize, and you just click on that and you are good to go. Then you use your hand and set your take profit. If you set take profit, you can set 2%, you can set 3%, you can set 4%. And once you are done with your take profit, you can decide to follow stop loss, or you create or you put your own stop loss plan. Do you understand exactly what I'm trying to say here? So when you set your stop loss plan, that will be amazing. Or you follow the stop loss of this particular co-brain. Now, what does that mean? Stop loss simply means taking measures. Because why? You are in a trading environment. But this robot does it in a more amazing way. And once you are done, all you need to do is to click on launch. And when you click on launch, you will come to this place and you will see running. You can see running. Now, what does this thing mean? For the past few months, like about 2 months plus, this robot has done, when you look at the upper one, the 6,900 or something, and 60,000, that is the profit this robot has generated. And 2 months plus. That is superbly amazing. So when you look at this, it's very simple. When you launch the co-brain, look at how it works. The robot picks a trade according to the energy of the market. If the market is saying long, the robot will activate long trades for you. When it reaches your take profit, it will close the profit for you. When market has gone very high, the robot activates a short trade for you, which helps you to make money when the market is going down. And for that reason, you can make money whether the market is going up or the market is going down. Then another part of this is what we call the synchro trading. Now, what is the synchro? The synchro is an idea that you can copy your lead trader. Now, we trading with this robot. We have broken so many records. We make money in this robot. And that is why we looked at this. Based on how we want everybody to follow suit at the same time, the opportunity was given to as many as possible to be able to copy our trade. Let me explain better. When you copy our trade, it means that when we make money, you are going to make money as well. This particular account that I'm using has done over $110,000 in the last 3 months, within 3 months. And that is how powerful this robot is. And anybody can benefit from it as well. So you don't know how to set up you don't know how to trade and all these things, you can copy our trade. It's very easy to copy. All you need to do is to follow the requirement, just little requirement, and you are good to go. And of course, the how to follow the synchro trading, how to subscribe for the synchro trading, a video is already out there for you. All you need to do is go through it and you get yourself activated and you are good to go. Then you can also use what we call the signal. You can benefit from the signal. Signal is simply a situation where you have an opportunity to trade a coin that is already, determined of its direction. So this coin is going to go long, or this coin is going to go short, or you trade it on spot. You can do that both spot, both long and short. And these particular signals are free. Then you can also follow what we can also trade with the manual robots. Now, on this manual robot here, we have up to 10 different robots you can make use of. And these are powerful robots as well. You can see the AI DCA Pro on spot. You can see the AI DCA Pro on features. You can see Martingale Spot. You can see Martingale features. You can see AI DCA Spot. You can see AI DCA features. You can see AI Grid on spot. You can see AI Dual Grid on features. You can see DCA Spot. You can see DCA features. Now, all these things are robots. Are you with me? And we have strategies on how to use each and every of these robots, which has been tested and proven over time. As a result of our practical experience and result we have achieved using this particular robot to trade. And that is simply amazing. That is simply amazing. So how do you use these particular robots? So when I click on this AI DCA Pro, we encourage that even if your capital is as little as $20 or $30, you can still trade with YouTrading. How do you trade with it? Now, we encourage that if your capital is below $100, you use the DCA or AI DCA Pro on spot. You trade on the spot market. This is a place where you can have an opportunity to build your capital step by step. Are you following? So if I click on this place, all I need is to select a coin that I would like to trade on this point. So I want to trade RV, right? I'll just click on confirm. Let's say I want to trade one coin. And it will bring me to this interface where it allows me to set my take profit and also to determine how much I want to trade this coin with. And what you need to do is to follow simple strategy recommended, and you'll be able to set up your robot just within seconds. You are done and you click on launch and the robot will enter the market. Then you can also trade it on futures. Now, the difference between the spot and futures is that on futures, you have an opportunity to do what? To select the direction that you want to trade this coin. So let's say I want to trade on two coins. Let's say I want to trade on, I've selected on SU. Let's say I want to trade on other coins. All right, like the ENA. Now, these two coins, I'll just click on confirm and it will bring me to this place. So what it means is that I want a robot to help me trade these coins, these two coins, but this time around, I can choose a direction. So I want to trade these coins. If the market is going long, let the robot close the profit for me when the market goes up. If the market is coming down, maybe based on my understanding, I can decide to short the market. And when the market is going down on this coin, the robot will close the profit for me. It's as simple as ABCD. Then I can also use what I call the indicator hedging. What is indicator hedging? Indicator hedging is a situation where you launch these two directions at the same time, long and short. Or you can do what we call the indicator direction. The indicator direction is a situation where you launch this particular coin, you tell the robot, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know which direction the market is going, but I want you to make money for me in the most trending line, because the robot, through the indicators, follows the trend. And when you click on it, the robot chooses the trend by itself, either long or short. So meaning that when the market moves in any of these directions, the robot will close the profit for you and you will make money. So now, what you need to do is so set your take profit and you are good to go. And you click on launch. Then you can also use what we call the martingale, both on spot and both on futures. There are already strategies on how to use martingale, and this is martingale spot. Let's assume I want to trade on the martingale. Let me select the coins and show you how it is done. Let me show you how it is done. So I have selected like about 4 coins, right? I'll just click on this. So at this point, you can also use the same directional trade as well, or indicator hedging, or however. But when you are here, you can see that the setup interface is quite a little bit different. All you need to do is to follow just a few things that you need to authorize and initiate the amount of money you want to trade these 4 coins with, and you are good to go. You hit on launch and the robot enters the market. Now, do you know the good news here? Is that while you are sleeping, your robot is closing trade for you on profit. So when you're waking up on profit. That's just the beauty. And once you are done, you hit on launch and the robot enters the market. Now, you can also use what we call the DCA spot or the DCA features. When you look at this particular interface of this DCA spot or features, you see that it's quite different from the others as well. So here the parameters is different, but we have strategies on all of them on how you can make use of this particular robot and you make money. Now the question is, how do you get to be able to understand how to implement the strategies? It's very simple. All you need to do is to make sure you are part of the inner group mentorship class or the 10K group mentorship class. Now, why do we say 10K group mentorship class? Why? Because mentorship is more valued here than money. Because we believe that when you have the right knowledge, the money will follow it stresslessly, effortlessly. So all you need to do is to understand how to do it. So the question is, how do you get access to this inner group or the 10K group? It is very simple. You don't pay a dime to participate in our training. You see, when our boss was talking about, the information he was passing to us based on free of charge basis, so many of us don't understand what it means. Do you know what it means? That somebody give you access to something that have the capacity to give you up to $10,000 or $5,000 or $7,000, and he did not charge you a dime to give you information to that thing. Do you know what it means? I bet you most people here will not be able to do it. I can guarantee you 90% of people here or 95% of people here or even 99% of people here will not be able to expose such a secret to others. But he did it. Where could you have such information? It is in this group. In this inner group or 10K group, there are magic happening there. And all you need to do is to position yourself to have an information that is mostly not available to many. And I can tell you, there's another group that is performing magic called the End Traders Group. Now, how do you get involved in any of this group? All you need to do is to activate your robot. Why do you need to activate your robot? It's very simple. Without activation of robot in this particular place, you can't use this particular robot. You can't use it. Yes, you can't use it. How do you use the robot? You just click on this particular store and it brings you to this place where you see UGAS. You can see activate account. UGAS in this place is like a fuel that you put in your car before you drive it from one destination to another. That is how UGAS is. So when you get your UGAS, your robot will be open for you to trade. So the job that we do in these groups is to train you, to mentor you on how to take advantage of this particular market in different angles. And you are good to make money. So what do you do? You can see the guys of $45. You can see the one of $95. You can see the one of $540. You can see the one of $1,700. You can see the one of $2,400. You can see the one of $3,750. You can see the one of 7,000 UGAS. Now we encourage, if you want to get your UGAS, no matter how broke you are, don't go for the one of $45. Why? Because the robot has what we call the trading speed, TVIP. What is a TVIP? TVIP is simply a capacity your robot possesses from the onset. Meaning that if you get the gas of $95, there is a level of strategy and the level of coin you can trade with this particular 95. And the speed level in the market is not going to be the same thing with others. Now, when you get the gas of 540, you will be added to the 10K group. Now, what is a 10K group? A 10K group is simply a group that was established in this particular community to help people take advantage of the higher strategies according to the understanding based on result we have created. Now, in this 10K group is simply a challenge to make at least $10,000 in the next 30 days. But do you know, I broke the record once, twice, 3 times, and the 4th one I did that under 10 days. And the next one that followed was under 3 days, over 10K in 3 days. And I'm going to show you how it works, how it happened. You're going to see the record. What am I telling you? We have consistently evolved with this particular robot. And that is why we always want everybody to take advantage of it in different angles. If you're able to get a gas of 1,700, you have access to a group which have the capacity to expose you to different levels of this business. Which means if you have the 1,700, you will be added to the 10K group, added to the end traders group, where you have access to a higher information as well. If you get a gas of 2,400, you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to also be in these particular groups as well. But can I tell you something? There are groups that all you needed to do is to position yourself, because the level of information that comes to that place, it could be like this pre-sale that is happening. Somebody will use $400 and make over $7,000 or $10,000. You are going to see it. The testimony is going to play out. Just follow us. By tomorrow, you are going to see the results. You're going to see the results. That is how it is in some of these groups. But do you know why? The higher the yugas, the higher the level of group you belong to. Because even with this robot, let me show you something. If you have a smaller TVIP, there are level of coins you are allowed to trade. Now look at this. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. So you see, if you have TVIP1, which if you have the $95 yugas, you will be at TVIP1, trading speed 1. If you have the TVIP, you will be at trading speed 2. If you have the 1,700, you'll be at trading speed 3. Of course, the 2,400 gives you TVIP4. This account is trading on TVIP4. And this is the least account that is trading on TVIP4. This is the least. So when we talk about the capacity of the robots, we know what we are talking about. So you can see that even the TVIP4 have access to what? 200 coins. But look at this. The TVIP1 have access to only 20 boats. So that's why sometimes when I make money, you are looking at, oh, how did you make such amount of money? But it is actually the capacity that matters, which is very, very essential. Now, once you are able to activate your yugas in any of this manner, all you needed to do is to reach out to our admins. And they will add you up to any of this group that you belong or that you're supposed to participate in, and you are good to go. Then you can also copy our trade. Now, before you copy the trade, there's what we call SVIP. If you don't have SVIP, you will not be able to follow or copy any trade. It is just about the robot. It's not about us. But what this thing means is that it unlocks how many number of coins you can copy at a time. For me, I recommend SVIP 6 or SVIP 5. Why? So that you can be able to carry on. Now, you see the capacity of my robot. For example, if you're following this particular bot, they have the capacity to launch 200 coins. And maybe you have TVIP, SVIP 4, which can copy, let's say, I don't even know how many coins, or maybe 20 or 30 coins or thereabout. Then how do you want to maximize the opportunity? So the higher the SVIP, The higher the trades you can copy at the same time, and the higher the profit you can make. It's just that simple. Then you can use what we call, you can also take advantage of the CVIP. Now, what is a CVIP? CVIP is simply an opportunity for you to slash down on the 1,700 price, which allows you to have direct access to CVIP 3, which gives you access to End Traders Group automatically. And on that, you will even be rewarded with CVIP 3 as well. So with this, you can be able to trade this particular market and make a lot of money. All you need to do is to activate your UGAs. Once you have activated your UGAs, your admission to these groups are free of charge. And that is why you see, by merely activating yourself, don't worry, by tomorrow you are going to see testimonies, so you know what we are here is that we are here to ransack crypto space in general. It's not just only to trade and make money. No, we are everywhere. And at this point, I'll be inviting back my coach, Boss Gideon, to round up this training for us. And I believe you got value tonight. But my advice for you before I leave you is make sure that you don't follow scammers. When somebody chat you up and said, I am Boss Gideon, I want to trade for you, I want to do this for you, that person is a scammer. Our coach can never send you a message first. I, Chibike, can never send you a message first. None of the admin will ever message you first. You can only chat them and they will respond to you or sort your challenges out. Make sure that whatever you do, you are safe in this particular community. And be at every training, because so many things are going to be happening. Thank you so much for coming around today. I love each and every one of you. Boss, are you there?
Yeah, just a minute.
All right, thank you. All right, so before our coach takes over, if you're in this training, in fact, you have to stay to this training to the end. Because, of course, we're expecting a lot. This is Christmas, and I believe a lot are going to, happen in this particular ending of the year. And you can only share your testimonies. And that testimonies is what we are looking forward to. Why? Because whenever we hear the testimonies, we feel joy. We feel glad. Yes, of course. We feel glad. We feel glad. I was so happy today when some persons were reaching out to me that they were able to get the coins, and I was so happy. That was one of my joy.
I believe everybody can hear me now. Can you hear me? Thank you so much, Mr. Chibike, for that wonderful section. If you actually enjoyed that powerful section, kindly spin the love emoji. Let me see those who actually enjoyed it. It was powerful, it was wonderful, amazing, over 500% right here in this meeting. You are telling me that see how powerful it was. It was a powerful section. Thank you so much. Amazing. Amazing. I can see a lot of persons actually enjoy that section. Amazing. Thank you. All right, I think I should be able to share my screen right now, and I want to be sure everybody can see my screen. Hope you all can see my screen right now. So I want to share my screen. Okay, I should be sharing this particular screen, but before then, I want to say this quickly before I start sharing my screen. Now, pay attention. Pay attention. Now, what I want to say is thanks to every one of you guys who has been part of this community since January, February, or anytime you joined us. Those who have been part of this for over a week now, over a month now, over a year now, you've been following us. I want to say thank you for actually trusting and following. Over here, what we do is to teach you different ways to make money on the internet in the crypto space. So our niche is cryptocurrency. We don't digress or teach you any other thing outside crypto. We bring you ways to make money leveraging in the crypto market. Now, the crypto market is very big. So I want to talk about the pre-sale that we had tonight before I tell you what I have to tell you tonight. Now, tonight we had this afternoon we had a pre-sale that that was supposed to be for last week, but I think something happened and they have to shift the pre-sale to this week. Now, Pre-sale, as I said earlier, is something, it means you make money in the crypto space. You get extra free token just when a token is being launched in the market. Sorry, I'm coming. Let me be sure. I want to try and know if I can be able to connect this to my AirPod. So I want to be sure everybody can hear me clearly. So it's a means you get free token when a token is to be launched in the crypto market. So moment, be with me, don't go anywhere. Make sure you stay to the end of this meeting. I'm sure you guys are still hearing me. Please do not go anywhere. I'm trying to know if I can connect to, I can connect my device to my AirPod. Well, why that is still, I'm still trying to do that. I believe you can still hear me. If you can still hear me, kindly spin the love emoji again. Do that again. We're over 500 now. Amazing. All right. So pre-sale is actually a means how you make extra money, like when a coin is about to be launched. Before this coin is launched, people are being given this token for free. And that happened tonight. Let me show you something quickly. I'm going to be sharing this particular screen while I have my phone right now. So be with me. Share camera, share screen. Okay. Start broadcast. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen now? Okay, I think I've started. Share it. Oh, beautiful. Now, if you look closely, I'm going to actually come here and type Jupiter. I can see here I'm in Jupiter, and I'm going to actually go back from here. Let me just leave here right now. Now look at this account. This account had about over $500 as of this afternoon, but because you can see Jupiter Land is live. Not this. Sorry, let me go back. So if I come here and I click on this particular place where I showed you guys where you can actually be able to click, and I click on this icon at the top here, and I actually I'm coming. This is not where we want to go to. If I click here and I come to up and I click on Jup, this is where we are going to, this particular dtf.jup.ag. You can see the website at the down, and I click on this particular website. Now it's connected, and I scroll down. If I scroll down here and I click on view DTF, what can you see here? This show you clearly that this particular account actually got this token. Look at here, total allocation 7,173 words. This person got this allocation. Now, so what is the allocation? The allocation is a wet, is a coin that you are being given for free. And you are giving this coin because you participated in the pre-sale. Those of you that got the coin in the pre-sale, this particular account I'm sharing with got this coin in pre-sale. Now, this pre-sale will be available in the next 16 hours, 58 minutes, meaning by 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, the coin, this particular coin called WET that we just saw had the pre-sale today, will be launched in Bybit, launched in Coinbase, launched in one of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world, which Coinbase is the second largest, biggest crypto exchange in the entire world. And this coin is going to be trading live in Bybit by tomorrow. Now, is that sound interesting? Can you actually spin that love emoji again for me? Now, some of you guys like me, if you are someone like me who miss out on this token, beautiful. I can see a lot of people sharing love emoji. Thank you. If you are someone like me who miss out of this opportunity, I want you to pay attention, because I'm going to be telling you something right now that can help you to maximize the opportunity so that next time you don't miss it, and also you have advantage opportunities to make money leveraging in this particular coin or other pre-sales. Now, this December and beyond, this is how I intend to spend my December. I told you guys at the early of this December, and also encroach into 2026. We are going to be doing a lot of projects on the Web3.
And I believe if you have been a student of mine, you should be able to know what is the Web3. Of course, and we're going to be doing a lot of projects in the DeFi world, in the decentralized finance, in decentralized exchanges. Now, all you need to do is have access to at least some USDC, either in your Jupiter wallet or wherever you have it. You must not do this in Jupiter. I hope you know. You can do this in Phantom. Why I did it, we prefer Jupiter is because Jupiter is faster, right? You can do it anyway. You can do it in your Phantom wallet or your Jupiter, but Jupiter is way faster. Now we're going to be doing a lot of projects in Jupiter. Now, before we talk about other projects we're going to be doing, let me quickly round up on this particular project. For those who got this token, listen, pay attention now. If you got this token, that means if you own account, when you open this particular page and it's showing you total allocation, any amount you are seeing in your allocation, because depending on how much you actually use in participating in this pre-sale, that is what determines on your allocation. This coin is going to be launched tomorrow. My prediction on this coin is that this coin will be launched with at least $1 per one. Now, if this coin is launched at $1 per one, it means that we have this particular account with less than $500 has been able to get $7,000 plus. Now, this coin can still be launched with way more than $1. It can be launched at $2, at $5, at $10, or a less than $1. But I'm giving you, based on my calculation, that this coin is going to be launched at $1. So when it is launched, what can you do? How do you get your money in USDT? Because when this coin goes live by 3 p.m. tomorrow, trust me, people are going to buy the coin and it's going to dump on some persons. So what you're going to do, so this coin is not going to dump on you. A lot of people are already positioning themselves to long the token tomorrow by 9 p.m., by 3 p.m. rather. So what you need to do is, upon launching, for those who got the allocation, sell at least 95% of the token. You can keep 5%. Remember, I told you guys, the game in the crypto space is never sell all, especially when you are giving pre-sale, when you participate in Launchpad, you participate in Launch Pool, never sell all. Sell 95% of the coin, meaning that you can sell. If this coin was launched at $1, I can sell. That means I should be able to have $7,173. If since my total allocation is $7,173 wealth, I am going to be selling 7,000 pieces of wealth, and I'm going to be leaving 173 token of this wealth. That is over 95% sold. Now, the fate of this 173 is huge. This is it. Some coins like this, because this is Humidify. Remember, this is Humidify. These guys are big. They are big, my people. This coin is going to be very. This is another cake in view. Go and write it down. You are here and it's on a live meeting, and I am telling you when WET is being launched, that WET is going to be like another cake in view. Yes, we are not in the real bull market where you're going to see maybe market pump and all that. It's not in the real bull market, but trust me, this is another cake in view. This probably might be another Shiba Inu in view. This probably might be another what is it called, a Pepe in view. These are tokens that I bought. You guys knew I called these tokens 2020. Pepe, I think, was 2023 or 2022. And you saw how these coins did. It was massive, guys. It was so massive. So some of you guys who didn't participate, so let me finish with those who participated. Once it's launched, what you need to do is head off and sell. Sell a number of the token. Sell off and leave some percentage in your wallet. You can then decide to transfer it to your centralized exchanges like your Bybit. It's not going to be trading on Binance or any exchange where it's trading on. You can transfer the token to the exchange if you want to leave it in centralized exchanges. But trust me when I said the centralized exchanges is the best to hold your token. We are only using centralized exchange because that is what allow us to trade with API in using you trading, and that is the reason why we trade with centralized exchange, meaning that nobody can have access to your wallet. Like nobody knows have your details because it's decentralized. So, and how do you sell when it's launched? By 3 p.m., this countdown is going to stop. once it's 3 p.m. on the dot, this 16 hours, 52 minutes you are seeing here as his countdown is written, he's going to be reading 00. All you're going to see a swap page that look like pancake swap. That swap page that showed you when you bought is going to be open again for you. And what you need to do is to click on the middle icon so that WEX is going to be on the top and USDC is going to be down. Mean that you are transferring WEX to USDC, and click on the total quantity. Type the quantity that you are seeing on your total allocation. Just make sure you quantity in there to multiply in future and sell off. Then you have your money in USDT. If you then decide to take your money to maybe trust to any other wallet or any other exchange like Bybit or Binance or Bitget, that is your choice. That is for those who got this. Now let me now come to those who were not able to get this allocated. But I am sure that some persons were like me. Like I was ready, guys. I was with my phone. The time thing that they did. I had a lot of people. The house was filled up today. Mr. Chibike was here. A lot of persons were here. We are just waiting for the time. Guess what? The Chibike also missed it as well. Many of us actually missed it, and it was out of some of us that we are together. Only one person actually got in, and I'm happy. I'm sharing the phone she used. This is the phone she used to do it, and that is why I'm able to share with us that direct. You can see. I can see refresh it. This is a screenshot. She got it like for real. She got it. Look at it. You can see it. I'm refreshing the account and you can see it loaded before you now. But don't panic if you didn't get it like me, because there is something bigger coming soon. But let me now show you how you can also get in if you didn't get it. Now, what you need to do is to wait for this coin in Bybit. Wait for it in Bybit. You are going to long this coin. I'm going to actually tell you when to long this coin upon launch and when to also short this coin upon launch. And we're going to be doing this using uTrading Robot. And that is what uTrading Robot does is best. It does its magic. Now, usually robots help us to trade in centralized exchanges. I'm currently logged in decentralized exchanges. You can't trade here. So it means that you are going to be, your usually robot, which is connected in your centralized exchanges, you're going to be using it to trade this particular token after it is launched. And I'm going to tell you the direction. I'm going to be giving you a direction to trading, and you're going to make a lot of money from it. Now, there is something else I want to talk about tonight, but time is not going to permit me. I think because if I go right now, it's going to be take a lot of time. And that is another opportunity that seems way bigger than what we just had today in WET. Like WET is going to be giving people 10,000, 50,000, $100,000, depending on how big they got into the WET and how big the launch finally ended. But I mean, this particular WET you are seeing on my screen right now is going to be making a lot of people multi-millionaires. But for those who actually lose out of this WET because of time factor or whatever factor, please be with me tomorrow by 9 p.m. I'm going to be sharing with you something exciting, something powerful that, trust me, if you actually participate in it, you're going to make more money than those who actually participated in this work. Trust me when I say you're going to make more money. I told you that this December is fully loaded. I want to share with you right now, but it is 11 past 10 p.m. and we are supposed to end this meeting by 10 p.m. So time will not permit me. But by 9 p.m. tomorrow, I'm going to start very early. Be with me by 9 p.m. I'm going to be sharing with you. Please, I'm begging you in the name of God Almighty, make sure if you have not gotten your yogas, you are using uTrading Robot, because most of our training, we are going to be prioritizing those who have actually bought your robot, and especially those who are in the Intraders group become our number one priority, and then those who are in other groups like 10K group or $1 million group. Now, make sure you get in, and if you have gotten your yogas and you have not been added to any of these group chats, please reach out to any of our admins and ask them to add you. It's very, very important that you are in our community where these things are being shared. Be in the community when these things are being shared, and always be active in the group. Most of the times you see me share some, prior informations in the group, and some of you guys are missing out, right? So familiarize with this particular thing I'm going to be teaching you. I'm going to be dropping like a video probably before the time of the meeting tomorrow so that you can be able to watch, because what we're going to be doing tomorrow is massive, guys. It's very massive. But probably going to be limiting this to only those, because of people getting in, to only those who are in our mentorship group chat, meaning that you must have purchased your yoga to be able to participate. And if you actually are excited about tonight's meeting, please head over right now and spin that love emoji for me. Go and spin that love emoji for me. I want to see you spin the love emoji. Everybody, let's do that. Do that quickly. Spin that love emoji for me. Let's do that. Do that for me. Do that. Do that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see a lot of persons who are already spinning love emoji for me. Thank you. Over 500 persons right here in this meeting. And some persons are just quick to leave. They are always in a hurry, but I want to appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you. I don't know how best to appreciate you for being here, but the only thing you're going to do for me is that you are position yourself to make money as others are making money. You don't sleep on any opportunity we share in this particular place. This is opportunities that make you massive money and you're not paying a dime for you. Glad you guys are actually appreciating. Like I excited what you are learning, and I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Or what you need to do is make sure you are on time tomorrow. Be with us. Let's grant you on many other ways to make money. If you have not gotten You Trading Robot, you've gotten your gas. This is your ticket to be in our premium mentorship groups, especially those in the Traders group. Something amazing is dropping for you guys. Go get it right now. Your CVIP4, TVIP4, and